Yo, what's going on, homies? It's your boy Stumped back for the OPTC video, and in today's video, we're diving into King of the Pirates co-op with a mono fighter based team. Now, as of the 14.1 update, they have gone and added a whole bunch of new chopper missions into the game that'll need us to beat King of the Pirates co-op with all of the mono teams with mono classes. So, with INT being boosted this season, they want us to use INT for one of the King of the Pirates co-op missions. I thought I would take this opportunity to add a class in to do my Chopper Man missions as well, and I decided to go with Fighters. So, led by INT Gear 5 Luffy, one of the new 10th anniversary Super Sugos. I thought, hey, look, best opportunity to just continue to use this, man. I'm in love with this legend, and I thought this would be a really good time to do so. As mentioned, they do want you to use every single color with every single class combination. This is about 40 different combinations, but you can shorten that, obviously, by running, like, double class teams with the mono color. Now, this is obviously going to make your team building a lot harder, but I do love that they have added this concept into the game. Giving us more missions for content that we already have is an absolute beautiful thing, and it's something that we've been sort of shouting for a very long time. This isn't exactly the perfect way to do it, but giving us these new Chopper Man missions, reiterating the Garbs challenges, all that fun stuff definitely helps out, and hopefully this video helps you guys out, not only get the King of the Pirates mission done for this co-op season, but down the line, if you guys are looking at utilizing it for the INT Fighter mission. Now, Fighter do lack a lot of characters. Like, they don't really have the best roster, let alone INT Fighter having the best roster. But like I said, they do have the new Super Sugo 10th anniversary Luffy at their disposal. He's very, very powerful. He's a very, very good unit. He leads a full INT team, so you don't have to worry about like any class shenanigans. But look, you can do some fun stuff with like Alba, I guess. You could run like Yamato if you're trying to like do some other builds when it comes to INT. But as for fighters, you kind of really funneled into him or something like Halloween Ace. Now, I have included Halloween Ace on the team. His 6+ is very, very good, and any character that has a lot of utility is great for these co-op missions. The King of the Pirates isn't too RNG reliant. It's a lot easier to deal with than something like the Infinitum Sea. Not that the Infinitum Sea is too challenging, but I do like that they gave us these missions, the class color combination for King of the Pirates rather than Infinitum Sea. I think they did give us class challenges and then color challenges for Infinitum Sea, but we'll get to them down the line. I thought I would take this opportunity to run INT Fighters as INT, Psy, and Quick are boosted, or they are promoted this season. They want you to use a mono INT team anyway, so I thought, hey, I'll use this opportunity to actually build out one of my classes as well under the INT typing, and decided to go with this team. I actually ran all these teams you guys are seeing as well. I ran this team for the Warlord challenge, I believe it is. I think it's Warlord, the one underneath it. So if you guys are looking for a team for that as well, you definitely can utilize this particular team. But as for other characters that are very, very good for INT fighters, you have the 6+ of Rayleigh. Absolutely fantastic unit, getting around Paralysis, Bind, Despair. You have the Chopper from the Uta celebration, the original INT Uta. He was the side legend. Very, very good character for this as well. And then you've also got the 6+ level limit break 5 Jimbei. Fantastic for getting around stuff like defense up, damage reduction, all of that stuff. And then Luffy himself, obviously, is an absolute god because he gets around Despair, he gets around Threshold, he gives you an attack buff for 3 turns. He can do a lot for the team, and definitely the recommended character, or the one that I would sort of push you guys to use if you guys were looking at utilizing a legend as your captain. As mentioned, like, you do have Halloween Ace, you could run him instead if you guys wanted to use like some special bind removal or some special reverse removal. But as I mentioned, like, you don't exactly have the most or the best units at your disposal when it comes to INT and Fighter. So having all of that utility in your captain is definitely going to help you out. It's something that I would highly, highly recommend. Like I said, whether you run Luffy, whether you run Ace, it's not going to matter that much. It really depends on sort of what friend you guys get. Obviously, if you have someone you can play with and then they have like a busted-ass team, it's going to make these missions a hell of a lot easier for you. But as I mentioned, this is only King of the Pirates. And I say only King of the Pirates with a little bit of privilege. But like I said, it's not exactly the hardest piece of content, and I guarantee you'll be able to find people running those busted teams. But hopefully this particular team helps you guys out. Something I have noticing on like King of the Pirates and some of these earlier stages is they all have damage limiter, which just makes these fights just way more tedious than they need to be. It's actually very, very annoying, but at the end of the day, this particular team can't really struggle against anything. I think the only thing it does struggle with is Special Bind, funny enough. But again, if you want, you can just run Luffy as a sub and then run Halloween Ace as your leader if you guys are struggling with something like that. But like I said, this is the team. You have these really, really good utility characters. It is going to make your life a hell of a lot easier. Just remember, too, that you do need to bring an INT fighter as your co-op captain. And this is definitely going to help people or make people dive into their boxes a little bit more. Get a few more 150 characters to get these missions pumped out. And like I said, I do think this is a really, really good thing for the game. Adding mission-based content to the content we already have, it's very, very good to see and something that I would really recommend them do more of. So hopefully if there's any Bandai spies out there watching, please just give us more of this, but add it to the regular content pool. Like, add it to clashes, add it to old Colosseums. Like, we're getting level limit breaks for like stuff like Raid Mihawk, but I'd love to see like mission-based content to like give me some limit break material so I can like limit break expand him and all that sort of stuff as well. But let me know what you guys think of this concept in the comment section below. Let me know down below if you guys ran a different quick team or if you guys are running something else when it comes to this sort of stuff. My recommendation would be let this like come over time. As more seasons come out, you're going to need to do this for the co-op missions anyway. So why not get the chop men missions done at the same time? If you want to bink them all out though, nothing stopping you. More power to you. And I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, button the like button, hit the subscribe button, do all that good stuff. Most importantly, whether you guys are in this beautiful world, please remember to enjoy the rest of your day. As always, homies, thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one.